This is Wedding Matters. This is a channel where we talked everything about wedding, from preparation, execution, and post-wedding era. I want to say thank you for stopping by. We'll be right back. Welcome back. So today we are considering some of the things that you need to put in place, some of the things you need to consider before you fix your wedding day. You know, a lot of people will go ahead and pick a particular date for their wedding before actually coming to realize these things. And most of these factors at the end of the day will force them to change their wedding date. So there is no need you telling people you are wedding August 6th when you have not actually considered these things. So number one thing that you must do, two of you, your partner and yourself, you must agree on a particular date. Fix a date, pick a date, but it must be agreed by the two parties, that's the bride and the groom. So you must agree first. Then number two, you must carry all the important family members along. That should be your parents first, then uncles, you know, the ones that you should consult. So important family members, brothers and sisters, those that you know that needs to be involved in that wedding. So make sure you carry them along before you think of fixing a date for your wedding. Then number three, another thing you need to do, if you are going to wed in a church, please make sure you consult the church first, because you know a lot of people will agree, some even go ahead as printing wedding card, paying for all before going to their church to consult. First you need to consult the church to know what's the protocol, what's the preparation like. For instance, if they have marriage counseling session in place, how long does it take, what's the process like, how long will it last, will it be 3 months, 6 months, 1 year? So you need to consult your church first before you go ahead to fix your wedding dates. And then next is that you need to consult the marriage registry to know what's the procedure like. Is it 8 working days? For instance, here like Ikoyi, I think it's 28 working days, or is it 21 or 28 working days before the license, marriage license or certificate can be issued to intending couple. So you need to find out what's the procedure. Do you have the time to go about all those things? Do you have can your work permit you? So you need to take all this into consideration before fixing your wedding date. Then another thing that you must also know, if it is in a country that probably during election or election year, for instance, um, US, you talk of 2021 or 2020, that was election year. So you need to know that during that period, you don't need to fix election. For instance, in Nigeria here, 2023 will be election year. So if you are fixing election in a particular year like that, you need to know that it won't fall on election day or census or any government program that will actually mad movement, I mean restrict movement of people within that area. For instance, if it is state election or local government election, please make findings so that at the end of the day, you won't fix your wedding, you print card and you do all those things, and at the end of the day, you end up changing your date. So please take this into consideration. Find out if there is any major government activities that will restrict movement of people within that time before you fix your wedding date. Then next is you must find out, for instance, if the wedding is taking place, let's say the lady is here or the man is here in Nigeria, and probably the wedding is taking place outside the country, that US, Canada, or wherever it's taking place. You must make your travel documents ready, because you may have some issues that will delay your issuance of travel documents. So you must make sure that you put everything in place so that at the end of the day you won't have issue of changing your date as a result of not having all your travel documents in place. So make sure that you put all your papers in order before you fix your wedding date. For instance, if you're outside the country and your spouse to be will be joining you there, or you're outside the country and you'll be coming down to Nigeria for that event. So you must make sure that all your papers are in place before you fixed your wedding date. Then number last is that festive season. A lot of persons made mistake with this. Festive season is okay, is okay because you have quite a lot of persons that will attend your wedding if you want a large crowd to be at your wedding. But sometimes there are things you must also take into consideration on your own side. Number one, during festive season, that's the time we call peak period. The price of things usually go up, especially in this part of the world. You talk of vendors, you need to pay huge as at that time because why? Almost everybody is engaged. You talk of the hall, almost every hall at that time will be competing. Are you getting me? And people will be competing because why? Almost everybody is moving towards that area. Even the cost of transportation will be high also. The cost of food and other goods will also be high. So you need to consider a lot of things. Can you afford to pay high price during that period? So you must look at it very well before you fix your wedding day. It's okay to fix wedding December, Easter, and any other festive season, but you need to consider these things. Can you pay the price? If you can pay the price, because for instance, there are some halls that you want to rent during festive season, the price will actually be double. So you need to consider those things. You talk of food, the price of food during festive season is also double. And then vendors also. If you are going to fix your wedding during festive season or during peak um, period, you need to book everything ahead. Photography, print your card on time, do so many things. Book the hall on time, everything. Make it ahead before you fix your wedding date. I know with this tip, this will help you a lot while preparing for a wedding. I want to say thank you. And if this is your first time of seeing this channel, do well to subscribe. This channel, we discuss everything about wedding. Do well to subscribe, and subscription is free anyway. Just click on the subscription button and notification bell, so when we drop our next video, you'll be able to see, and also like and share our video. Thank you very much. Wish you success and joy on your wedding day. Thank you very much.